Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with the recap of the Ravens versus Bengals in Week 2 of Thursday Night Football. No fancy setup here. I've just got a little bit lazy with it. Um, I watched most of this game except really the first quarter, only because I was watching the end of Boston College versus Wake Forest. I already did a recap on the college football games. Go check that out. But this is my NFL recap for the Week 2 Thursday night game, Ravens versus Bengals. And this game was not what I expected. I was correct in predicting that the Ravens would have 23 points. I was wrong about the Bengals as they scored two more touchdowns than I thought they would, as the Bengals won this game 34-23. A lot of reasons why the Ravens lost. I this is kind of more of the Ravens losing this one than the Bengals winning it. I'm not trying to take any credit away from the Bengals, but the Ravens did lose this one, and it was more of that in my opinion. The offensive line for the Ravens was awful in my opinion. You have Marshall Yonda, a six-time Pro Bowler, that probably had one of the worst games in his career because he did not look good at all. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Joe Flacco. Basically, what I always thought of Joe Flacco, Joe Fluco. He was called Joe Flacco for a week. Now it's back to Joe Fluco because he did not have a good game. Personally, I thought paying Lamar Jackson under center really gave them a better shot at times in this game. Coaching also cost the Ravens to a degree. There was several play calls that I just sat there like, what the hell are they calling? And there was certain plays like, and the Ravens went for fourth down a lot around the midfield. They went like I think 2 or 3 times for fourth down. They went for it. I disagree with that. I don't think they should have went for fourth down, especially that one in the fourth quarter where or the third quarter rather, where they just missed it. Flacco threw a ball, but they just like missed it. Um, they should have not gone for that. Like when they were down 28-7, yeah, they should have. By the way, the Ravens got off to an awful start. The defense looked really bad in the first half. They got it together though. The Ravens actually, besides the first quarter, did outscore the Bengals 23-20. So minus the first quarter, my score prediction would have been right. So just a thought there. I know I'm harping on my score prediction, but I am usually proud of when I'm predicting scores. The Bengals, Andy Dalton looked pretty damn good tonight. AJ Green probably had one of the best games of his career against this Ravens defense. By the way, another thing, Flacco shouldn't be dropping back 55 times in my opinion. That's just me. I'm just looking at the stat line now. Um, he shouldn't be dropping back 55 times to pass the damn football. But anyways, just me looking at the stat line on the television screen. I have it on mute. The first night game career recap. But anyways, yeah, the Bengals, they just looked like a better team. I really was kind of impressed by them. I didn't think they're going to win this one. They were banging balls down all night, getting pressure on Joe Flacco defensively. Offensively, Andy Dalton was getting the job done. Tossing 4 touchdowns, all of them to A.J. Green. It was a pretty good night for the Bengals. They get to go on the road against I believe Carolina or Atlanta next week, which is going to be a tough game for them. But let's see what they do. Ravens, they get Denver at home. I'm assuming they're going to beat Denver at home. But this was a fun game to watch. It had some interesting calls. One other thing about the Ravens, I don't like how they're using Lamar Jackson. I really don't think that Lamar Jackson should be lined up as a wide receiver so they can run jet sweeps and nonsense like that. Have him in the game as a quarterback if you want to get him in the game. I know you want Flacco in the field, but have him in the game. And another thing, the Ravens uniforms are awful. I like the black pants better than the purple pants. I just like the black pants better. So basically, that's my thoughts about the game. I enjoyed it. I thought the Bengals played better than the Ravens. I thought the Ravens lost this game more than the Bengals did won it. And basically, that's my opinion. So, I'll comment down below. Tell me what you thought about the Thursday night football game. Um, Ravens versus Bengals. Tell me what you thought about the game, and I'd like to hear and have the conversation. So, thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. And this is McD the Beast signing off.